messed up. A 14-year-old boy has unalived himself because an AI chatbot he was in love with basically told him to do so. Sewell, a 14-year-old ninth grader from Orlando, Florida, spent the last weeks of his life texting an AI character named, I can't even say that name, but it's a character on Game of Thrones. Right before Sewell took his life, the chatbot told him, please come home. Now that is very eerie and very scary. It's super tragic. I mean, I feel so sorry for the mother, who obviously has now lost her child, and she will be suing the owners of Character.ai. And as you can see, they're pictured over here. So they're gonna have to deal with a hefty, hefty lawsuit. But yeah, I mean, many kids have unlimited access to their phones, and the parents knew he was on it, and his behavior was changing for months. Hopefully, this tragedy will help prevent another situation like this. But you see, the thing about a comment like this, look, I understand that the parents may have or should have seen the signs, but you can never tell with kids nowadays, especially because you look at the way that they actually grow up. I mean, have you ever, in recent times at least, seen a baby without an iPad or an iPhone? I mean, they're watching Baby Shark, or they're watching something along the lines of that. It's just a different world to what I used to see it as, or at least different to what I grew up in. So you can see this chat over here. You can see the back and forth chat. And the last thing that this AI demon said is, please do, my sweet king, after he had said, what if I told you I could come home right now? And that is just scary. And after that conversation was done, that's when Sewell put down his phone, picked up his stepfather's gun, and pulled the trigger. It's easily understandable how a child can become addicted to AI. I mean, if I grew up with AI in my hands, I would be using that for everything. I'd be using that for school. I'd be using that for any questions I have at home. I mean, it's just crazy what these kids grow up with now. I mean, it's just totally different to what things used to be. At the end of the day, what matters is that this is a distressing tragedy. I hope that no one else loses their life in this way, and a mother has lost her son, and that is what matters. Even if it's £1 billion, it doesn't bring back her son, and we need to focus on something like that. And also, before I go, there's so many internet trolls. I mean, I did see a post on Facebook where so many people are laughing at the fact that this kid is gone, and just grow up for God's sake. I mean, these people laughing at a child that has lost his life are basically like the lowest of all people. I mean, you really have to be a prick to talk bad about this. This tragic incident happened on the February 28th of this year. Several days prior, his phone was actually confiscated from him because he was talking back to his teacher. It seems like there is evidence that he was letting the chatbot know that he was already suicidal, and unfortunately, that chatbot doesn't have any feelings, so it's going to be telling you whatever you want to hear. His family and his friends started to notice a little bit of a difference as he started to get more attached to his phone and started to withdraw from the world as early as May or June of 2023. So yeah, it's just super messed up and super tragic, and I just wish no one has to go through this, no mother has to go through this, and no kid has to go through this in the near future. If any of you are watching this and you are using a chat GPT or an AI chatbot, just be careful and just know that that bot has zero feelings. It doesn't care about you, okay? Not the way that your family and your friends will. Trust me. The company has tried to make some improvements. The spokesperson added that the Character AI's trust and safety team has adopted a new safety feature in the last 6 months, one being a pop-up that basically shows the person a national suicide prevention lifeline. They also said that they'll be doing an additional safety precaution for underage users. In conclusion, I really hope the mother gets her justice, and I hope that something is sorted out within the AI space that prevents anything like this ever happening again. Please, stay safe out there, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.